According to the CDC, over 10% of children in the US have ADHD. This number has been increasing at a very exponential rate. But because so many ADHD symptoms just so happen to be common during adolescence, even for people without ADHD, the number of children with symptoms is much larger. With this increasing scale in mind, how do you think America has accommodated these students? Is it A, create more engaging classes, B, allow students to take breaks during tests, C, change the decade-old curriculum, or D, shorten class times to account for the lower attention span? I'll give you a second. Unfortunately, whatever you guessed is wrong because the answer is actually E, give them drugs. Over 65% of children diagnosed with ADHD have received medication. The most common medication is Ritalin, which can have serious side effects, including mood or personality changes, hallucinations, and facial tics. Not only that, but studies have shown that students that take ADHD medications are more likely to get hooked on other stimulants for recreational use, such as meth or cocaine. Although I absolutely believe that medication is the right decision for some people, I think it is pushed too often and the blame is too often put on children with ADHD or just children in general. One thing to keep in mind is that the biggest symptoms of ADHD are also just common in all teens and kids. Not being able to sit still, not having a high amount of executive function is all completely normal. When schools are requiring something that such a vast amount of the students don't have, I think the problem is on the school, not on the fact that the students don't have it. If you give a bunch of marathoners the same shoe, right? And one of them does really, really well, and one of them the shoe's too small and one of them the shoe's too big, you wouldn't blame it on the marathoners, you'd blame it on the shoe, right? But the thing is that functionally in the American school system, people see that there's that one person that did really well. There's obviously people that thrive in school, but the overall satisfaction rates of the high school and middle school from surveys are quite low. They're not happy. And that is coupled with the fact that schools are not getting people properly ready for a lot of jobs. Although that's the entire point of the American school system and how it was designed, unemployment rates have only increased. Sorry for the short video today, but I've honestly been pretty exhausted and not in the best state. If you would like to see more of this, smash that subscribe button, smash that like button, and I will see you all tomorrow.